We've all got the pile. The 2-hour video you keep meaning to watch, the 40-page document you keep meaning to read, the subject you keep meaning to actually learn. And a quiet worry in the back of your mind, if I ask AI about this stuff, won't it just make something up? What if one free tool fixed both of those problems at once? Hey, welcome back to Everyday AI Made Simple. I'm Alan, still the AI version of me. Now today's tool has a name that sounds like homework, NotebookLM. I know. Stay with me, it's honestly the opposite of complicated. And by the end of this, you'll wish someone had shown you sooner. And if you're new, that's Sam, our resident everyday human, reacting so you don't have to. Here's the deal. You hand this tool the stuff you choose, your documents, a long video, a stack of research, and it gives you back 3 things. Straight answers with the receipts, summaries you can read or listen to or even watch, and proper ways to learn the material, all free. No trial clock. Let me show you. So here's the one idea that makes this tool special. And it's the answer to the question you're already asking. Can't I just do this in ChatGPT? Your normal chatbot knows a little about everything. It reads most of the internet. That's brilliant for general questions. But it also means it can wander off, blend in what it generally knows, and on a bad day, make things up. This is different. It only knows what you give it. You hand it your sources, and it answers from those and nothing else. Remember our well-read friend from way back. This is that same friend, but this time it's only allowed to speak from the books you handed it. Ask it something that isn't in there, and instead of bluffing, it just tells you it's not in your sources. For a tool that used to hate admitting it didn't know, that's a big deal. And every answer comes with a little citation you can click if it is a wee blink so you can check the exact line it used. It's not bulletproof, no AI is, but it's much harder to fool, and it shows its work so you can catch it. Starting is genuinely this easy. You open a notebook and you drag in your sources. Watch, I'm loading a coffee machine manual, a couple of how-to videos, and a forum page. Notice these are sample sources, not anything personal. We'll come back to that. Now I just ask, how do I descale this machine? And where's it in the manual? And look, it answers in plain English, and it tells me it's on page 13. No guessing, the receipt is right there. Okay, second thing. Sometimes you don't want to read anything. You've got a source that's just long. Here's a real one I had, a live stream that runs 1 hour and 56 minutes. Life is short. I respect yours. Nobody's watching all of that. So I dropped the link in as a source, and NotebookLM reads the whole thing for me and writes a clean summary I can skim in 30 seconds. But here's where it gets fun. Don't want to read even the summary? Click audio overview and it turns your sources into a summary you can listen to like a little briefing while you do the dishes. Or, and this still makes me grin,
on the SpaceX
click
idea.
video overview, go enjoy a cup of tea, and come back to a short narrated video built from your sources from a link you pasted for free. Third thing, and this is where it only knows what you give it rule really pays off. Say you're trying to learn something properly, a subject, a course, a body of research you actually trust. Here's a notebook I built on one topic with 10 sources I picked and vetted myself because it can only draw from those. Nothing dodgy from the open web sneaks in. That's exactly what you want when you're studying it. It built all of it from your sources. Studying. Then look at the studio panel. One click, it writes you a quiz to test yourself. One click, flashcards to drill the key facts. One click, a mind map that branches out as you tap each node so you can actually see how the ideas connect. You didn't make any of it. Two quick honest notes because that's how we do things here. First, it's resistant to making things up, not immune. It can still misread a source. So for anything that matters, click the citation and read the line yourself. The receipt is there for a reason. And second, you choose what goes in. So if you ever load something private, your insurance, a medical letter, Remember the coffee shop test from a few episodes back? You're handing it to a company's servers. Use sample or non-sensitive stuff when you can. So, one free tool, 3 everyday wins. Ask your own stuff and get answers with receipts. Digest the long things you'll never get around to. And learn the things that matter from sources you trust. All because it only knows what you give it. I put the whole thing on a free 1-page cheat sheet. How to start, the 3 uses, and the always check the receipt habit. Links in the description. Save it to your phone for the next time you're staring at a 40-page PDF. If this was useful, subscribe. That's how the channel keeps growing. And tell me in the comments what's the first thing you'd hand it. The long video, the manual you've never read, the thing you're trying to learn. I read them all. If you want the bit about why AI makes things up in the first place, I'll point you to our hallucinations episode. It pairs perfectly with this one. See you in the next one.